episode of the Utah State Dynasty here on EA College Football 25, Season 3. But before we start the game, figured I would show you a little bit of a recap. If you haven't watched the recap video, I recommend you do it. It'll be in the right hand corner, the little link, do it, whatever. As we came off of a 13-3 season, a college football playoff berth, a Mountain West championship, and we went to a 3-star prestige. And a lot of stuff happened. But regardless, we're still rolling on. Braylon Dotson, 3-star, took the world by storm, throwing for 4,800 yards, 49 touchdowns, 14 picks, and adding 17 to the ground as well for the 3-star guy. We are going to quickly go over the depth chart if you did not, but Braylon Dotson, he's still going to be QB1. Cottle and then Kobe Eugene, the freshman, will start because he's quick, but we'll see. Crabtree, and then we are having Antoine Williams sit. Chase Tagovailoa kind of lost the spot. I'll explain a little bit, but he's going to be the fullback. Wide receivers, Beekman, Moses, Grant Page, but then Ben Thomas, Jackson Olsen, and Zahir Black. We'll get it. Meanwhile, we're pretty much going to be redshirting most of our freshman guys. So, tight ends, Carlos, he got a big boost. So we're going to give him the rock. And then I think we are going to rock with probably Terrell Timms, the JUCO guy, because he's quick, but hey, we'll see. Left tackle Adam Pond, the senior, followed by Cole Keel, the redshirt junior, Bradford, the redshirt senior, Rankins, the redshirt junior, and then Teague Anderson, the redshirt senior. Left end Josh Hopkins is finally the man. Jacoby Duncan, there to relieve him as well. George Stewart, and then Angel Daly. I think I'm going to rock with Angel Daly, see how he does. And then Deacon Bradley. I think we're going to go with the 4-star guy, Juan. 6'5", 289. I want to see what he can do. I think we're also just going to rock with, we'll do Deacon Bradley. So basically Hughes and Juan would be the guys. Then the left outside linebacker, Max Elford. And then Logan Paul, Bronson Olave, the 2 seniors. And then we got Amar Dillon, who moved over to left outside linebacker. Is going to be right outside linebacker. Corners, don't know why J.D. Drew is not starting over him. But we're going to give J.D. Drew, who's been QB1, Sweat, Evans, Frisk, and Thompson. Followed by Chase Davis, Sloan, potentially Tweed Blue, but we might redshirt him. And then Flowers, Shepard, and Frisk, who still have a horrible kicker. But I think we're going to rock with Sammy Bloom, the redshirt punter, to be the kicker. Kickoff return is going to be Kobe Eugene. I might switch that up to potentially Joe Funk, someone else, who knows. Punt return is going to be Kobe Eugene. Third down running back, Cottle. Power running back, slot receiver, Black, only because look at his acceleration. 89 acceleration. We're going to see how he goes at 5'6". We're going to be playing BYU in week 1. We got Trace Shawn, who is a senior. Then they have Noah Lugo, Joey Molino. They do not have any good running backs, so I expect them to pass very heavily. Wide receivers, really besides Downing and Parker Kingston, I don't see them doing anything great. Tight ends, okay. Left tackle's okay. Guard is good. Center's okay. So they're very upper class heavy, just like us. Defensive line, they got a pretty good line, so far very heavy, upperclassmen heavy. Then they have linebackers who are very upperclassmen ready, red, and then corners. Really, besides their top two corners, they don't have very good corners. They have two pretty good safeties, actually three good safeties as well. Quickly before we start gameplay, I figured I would show you. So we got Roger Beard, guy from Colorado, very interested in us. It's a very, very important game that we win because BYU's right behind our tail. But 93 throw power, 74 awareness, 83 speed, 85 agility, 83 throw on the run, 83 throw under pressure, 84 short accuracy, 82 deep pass, mobile dead eye, off platform, and winning time. Dude seems to be a stud. The number 25 player in the country did not mean to hit that, my bad. But he's the number 25 player in the nation, number one in the state of Colorado, third best quarterback. And then we got Fune Uka, who's got Nebraska, Oregon. You look at him, he's a beast. Team player, O-line rally, road dog. He is. So we got two top 30 guys after, and then we got a couple of other 4-stars. Really great. Whitehead seems to be. We're really running away with him. Lyle Hart. It's going to be huge with Utah. We're facing them as well. Reynold Floyd. I don't think we're going to get him. JoJo Keane. It's going to be tough with him because he's a Georgia guy. Literally, we're going against SEC and Southern schools, but I really want JoJo Keane because he's a 5-star and also his name is JoJo. Yeah, we're really just going after 4 stars. I want to get Shaq Payne because you got to get a guy named Shaq. It's always a thing. But yeah, other than that, nothing too crazy. Here in BYU, facing Cosmo and the BYU Cougars. We lost to them at home. And then we went on a historic run. We lost a very close game. Now we're opening up Season 3 with higher expectations in a bigger conference in the revamped Pac-12, trying to get a road win and keep our number 18th ranking in the country alive. We start off here with the ball as Cottle, the new running back. No more Robert Briggs, but he's going to pick up 4 there. Dotson in the offense, look to get stuff going. Play action. Dotson on the run to Black. He's going to complete it. A new look for Dotson as well. Rocking some new drip. But he's going to hand it off to Cottle. Cottle, he's going to cut back pretty good lane of about 5-6 yards, excuse me. It's now Kobe Eugene, the true freshman's in. Oh, look at the burst, getting the first down. As the stadium pulse is pretty loud here in BYU as Cottle, he's going to almost get the first gain of 8 or 9 there. As it seems like BYU just wants to run, we want to run all over BYU. Jam it down their throats. Carlos Saglia picks up the first. As it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Aggies. Dotson, he's going to hand it off to Cottle. Cottle, he's going to get 5 again. Corbin Cottle has been very good so far. Kobe Eugene, oh, look at the burst. Down to the 10, 5, touchdown for the freshman. And the Aggies strike first. Kobe Eugene, the true freshman, getting 31 yards on that run as they take a 7-0 lead. As they're going to get stuffed in the backfield. Parker Kingston, 2nd and 13. It seems like it's going to be another jet sweep. No, it's going to be a fake. Nothing there, 3rd and 17. All right, it's going to be 3rd and 17 here for the Cougars. Oh, almost picked off by Flowers in the 3-and-out force. What a great offensive or defensive stop. But now, Aggies, what can they do? Pick up about 3 there. As Dotson, they haven't really thrown the ball that much. They're just trying to establish the run. And Cottle is going to pick up the first. He carries 35 yards for senior Kobe Eugene. Back in, and they finally stuff him for loss of 1. Dalen Johnson on the loss there. As Cottle tries to get most of it back, 3rd and 7. So now Dotson. Let's see what he can do. Dotson. He's just going to take off running. He's going to slide, pick up the first. Gain of 9 there for the true sophomore. Dotson, he's going to hand it off to Kobe Eugene. Kobe Eugene's going to try to bounce it. Gets about 4 there. 4 carries for Kobe Eugene, including the 31-yarder. It's going to be 2nd and 6. It's going to be a halfback screen. Cottle, he's going to try to get something going, but 3rd and 4. As it's going to be 3rd and 4 as the first quarter is slowly winding down here. To Javonte Moses, who's not going to hang on to it. Looks like the Aggies are going to go for it on 4th and 4 at the 27. Javonte Moses, he was targeted. Now he's going to get it. This is going to be 1st and 10. Utah State's really kind of taking their time. Kobe Eugene, he's going to try to bounce it outside. Gets about 3-ish there. Carries 44 yards for Mr. Kobe. Braylon Dotson tries to get something, only gets 2. As it's going to be 3rd and 5 as the first quarter is slowly winding down here. To Beekman. Beekman, he's going to pick up the first. Gain of 7 there. It's Dotson, 1st and goal. Throws it to Ben Thomas. Touchdown, Aggies. As it is going to be 1st and 10. Aggies already up 14-0 on BYU. As it's going to be a play action fake. Oh boy, look at that play. Gain of 23. Seems like end of the first quarter, but hey, 14-0 Aggies. So far, that was the biggest play for BYU so far. It's going to be 1st and 10. Start of the second quarter, excuse me. Gain of 4. The freshman Molino. As he's going to juke a guy out, and he's going to pick up the first and then some. He's already got 2 carries for 17 yards. As it's going to be 1st and 10. Hopkins tries to get something, can. As it's going to be 2nd and 3 at the 28-yard line. It's going to be a play action. JD Drew's going to get there, but not in time. As it seems like Utah State's not really finding anything. Flowers gets the tackle there. BYU slowly driving. Palia gonna get the stop, make it 3rd and 2. Let's get a stop here, boys. 3rd and 2. And BYU's gonna score there. 1st and 10 for Dotson and the Aggie offense. He's going to throw it away. Got lucky there. That was the first pressure really all game for either team, honestly. Because it is going to be 2nd and 10 and Black. Look at the speed. Getting the first and then some. It's like a little Darren Sproles at 5'6". He's dangerous. Moses tries to cut. Almost gets the first. Carries for 42 yards for Mr. Cottle, as he does pick up the first. Last play I didn't show up, my bad. To Black, look at that speed, almost picks up the first again. 9 for 11, 87 yards, and a touchdown for Dotson. Cottle, he's going to get the first and then some, getting up to the 25. Now Kobe Eugene checks in, the freshman running back. Kobe tries to get something going, only 2. 6 carries for 46 yards and a touchdown for Kobe Eugene. I don't like that. All right, there we go. 2nd and 8. Dotson calling a buttload of audibles. Encroachment? Come on. How's that a false start? I think that was the first ever penalty I ever got at NCAA any time. Like offense, false start, everything. But Cottle, he's almost going to pick up a majority of that back, making it 32. And that is why you love it. Dotson to Moses. Moses picking up the first. I like it. Utah State's really taking their time. They're not in a rush at all. Black tries to get in the end zone, but it's not going to get there at the 2. Trying to rush to the line before the 2-minute warning. 2nd and goal. Cottle powers in there for the touchdown. Make it a 14-point game again. 21-7 Aggies. Let's see what this defense can do. Haven't had a pressure on the QB all day until right there. Davis is going to be there. Also Sweat, make it 2nd and 12. No QB pressures from this D line yet. No deflections, none of that. I spoke it into existence because we got a pressure there. Don't know by who, but hey, I will take it. 3rd and 12. They're going to hand it off. Almost gets the first. 129. 2 timeouts. Not a care in the world. Dotson to Moses. He's going to get it. They're going to go a little no huddle here. See what they're going to do. Dotson. He's going to get it. He's going to take off, scrambling. He's going to pick up the first and then some, pushed out of bounds. Yeah, Dotson. Feels the pressure, should have been intercepted. We got lucky there. Stupid throw. Stupid throw. But we live to see another down. Dotson gets sacked. Make it 3rd and 12 for this team. Dotson to Carlos, the big fella, getting it. 2 catches for 24 yards. He slowly came onto the scene last season. Oh, the 5'6", man, let's go. Zaire Black with the touchdown. You can't beat 98 acceleration, especially in the slot. So we got a weapon there, as they got a weapon of their own. Oh my goodness. I really want this D-line to get some pressure. But they're not. Like, at all. They've gotten pressure. 3 pressures, a sack. You know, and we don't have anything. But, again, I can't complain too much. We're up 21. That's really because our offense is something else. As I don't know what their clock management is. They're going to probably take the field goal. No, they're not. Okay. Oh, what a hit. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do differently, but we need some pressure. Yeah, they're just going to take the field goal. Defense has great field position because of Kobe Eugene, the freshman. Look at him go. Doing his thing. They do pick up 5 there. As we need something. We need pressure. We need a turnover. His defense has not looked spectacular, as it's going to be 3rd and 5. I get it. I say that we're up 21, but you know it's more of our offense has had the ball a lot longer. There we go. We get a pressure, but it doesn't matter because they pick up the first down. So we had Angel Daly in coverage. Yeah, that's right. We had our defensive lineman in coverage. They're sending a man in motion. It's going to be a bubble screen. I'm going to pick up 2 there. They really like Joey Molino for some reason. He's kind of their, I don't want to say stud, but we cannot stop the run, nothing. Yeah, they're going no auto. Yeah, they're picking up so many yards. Maybe if we get some pressure, some different guys. Frisk is in the backfield. Hopkins is there as well with JD Drew. Finally, Hopkins makes his presence known. 3rd and 11. Hopkins again, getting going. That is what I wanted to see. Hopkins back-to-back plays as now the Aggies are back. Black, the jet sweep touch pass didn't go great. It was a staple of our offense for 2 years. I still think it is. Cottle, only going to pick up 2 there. Seems like BYU's kind of like, hey, you just can't keep on throwing short passes or long passes all game long and expect something's going to happen. As we do get a punt, or they have a punt. Oh no. Davis there. It's not going to stop him. The freshman Molino, he's slowly working his way around. Flowers, Dylan, a bunch of other guys there. It's going to be 2nd and 5. It's been all BYU in terms of possession in the second half so far, but hey, as long as we keep them off the board, they can waste as much time as they want. We do pick up the first. As again, nothing crazy. Hopkins, another tackle in the backfield, along with Edwards and Fisher. Hopkins is credited with that. His 2nd tackle for a loss. What an absolute monster he's been in this second half. And I wish we could, keep that, because Parker Kingston is just absolutely killing us. He's got all day to throw. I'll take that. I'll take that. In a sense. Ooh, it's going to be a screen and 3rd and 10. Forced pressure. Pressure was there. Now let's get after the quarterback. Let's get some sacks. Get a turnover. Angel Daly and Jacoby Duncan there. You'll love to see it. But we do get pinned at the 10. Cottle is going to pick up 6 yards and a rushing touchdown so far for the senior back. He's going to pick up the first and then some. Look at that. 14 carries, 82 yards, and a touchdown. Carlos Saglia, look at him, the big fellow, running down to the 48. It's like our tight ends. They make big plays, but they never get the touchdowns that they deserve. It's Dotson. He's going to hand it off to Cottle. Cottle's going to get 1 there. It's going to be 2nd and 9. Cottle tries to get something, make it 3rd and 5. As it's going to be 3rd and 5 at the 47. To Beekman. Beekman, he's going to get a block. He's going to cut upfield down to the 30-yard line. 2 catches for 24 yards for the redshirt junior. Kobe Eugene almost picks up the first. 7 carries for 55 yards. Seems like they're doing stuff differently. Dotson play action to Black. Black suplex, but gets the first as it's at the start of the fourth quarter here. At the 14, the Aggies are driving. Cottle, 10, 5, almost down to the 1. Cottle has exactly 100 yards rushing. Dotson is going to hand it off to the freshman. The freshman's going to get nowhere. Can we give it to Cottle, who's been kind of the star today? Cottle, no, gets stuffed again. Marcus Brooks is doing a little something fancy. The Wildcat jet sweep. Kobe Eugene with the speed is going to bounce it outside. Touchdown, Aggies. So the freshman gets his first rushing touchdown and receiving touchdown. And BYU, how are they going to respond? Down 35 to 10. Second into at their own 35. Well, they're going to respond pretty well for a first down. Kudos to Utah State really milking the clock. Had a couple of big plays. Oh, come on. Really? Frisk, the freshman, getting cooked. As it's going to be first and 10. All day to throw. Don't test J.D. Drew. You're going to get burned. Oh, I thought we were going to return for a second. Down to 13. Don't test the man. Do not test the man. And you tested him. We get a turnover. Dotson to Moses. What an absolute catch. First down. A play of 53 yards. What an absolute monster. Chase Tagovailoa, he's finally getting in on the action. Going down to the 16. 20 of 24, 269, and a touchdown. Dotson, he says, you know what? I'm going to take it with my legs to the crib. Late hit, but we're going to take the lead or extend our lead. It's going to be first and 10 for the Cougars. Oh, let's go. Tip drill, baby. Let's go. Davis had the tip drill. And then we got the interception off the tip drill. Oh, interesting. This is going to be the final drive in terms of for starters. I would love to keep on racking up those points. But I also just want to rest our starters, see what our backups can do as it's going to be 3rd and 10. Don't want to, do injuries and all that. But Grant Page, yeah, it was like an arm punt. Oh well. As it's going to be first and 10 BYU. Come on. Davis, nice tackle. Parker Kingston's really been the guy besides Moline. But besides that, yeah, we've kind of kept it quiet. 3 passing touchdowns, 1 interception for Braylon Dotson. Probably would have not had an interception if it wasn't for me being greedy. Hopkins with another sack. 4 tackles for a loss, 2 sacks. An absolute game-changing second half. He was like sleepwalking. Now it's going to be 3rd and 12. But we will take it. As he's really helped this defense come to life. Sweat. I don't know if it's going to be roughing the passer or what, but Sweat's going to get the pick. We'll see. Holding? Oh no, we're declining that. It's probably gonna be the last drive I'll show. I know my starters are still in the game, but a lot of our backups are redshirted in a sense. But I also just want to. I don't show a lot of defensive love, so why not? Yeah, listen, they dropped 37 on us, beat us at home last year in a crazy game. We're not the same team that when we lost to them 37-34 in overtime. Clearly, defense kind of showed up, I would say. I wish that we would get more pressures, but hey, we're pretty damn good secondary. He's kind of having garbage time numbers, but I would say overall we kept this Cougars offense tamed. And, you know, honestly, I was really impressed with the offense. Not only did we put up points, we really milked the clock, something that we have struggled to do in years past, as Bradley's going to get there. And really, the run game, I get BYU's not the greatest team in the world. I'm aware of that. But the fact that we had a two-headed monster really do damage, it's going to help. It's going to help a lot. As second and 10. Really, besides the one silly, stupid pick by me, Braylon Dotson absolutely played a phenomenal game. One would say perfect game. Oh. Like, they have 7 deflections. But really, our secondary's been better. We have 2 picks. That was a garbage time play. I'm not worried about it. Listen, if they score, they score. It's garbage time. Yeah, so we get the dub. You don't know why we're showing BYU. Sorry, we had 3 picks. But Cottle also had a passing touchdown with that jet sweep. 21 to 30, 272, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Rushing Cottle, 18-101, 1 touchdown. Kobe Eugene had the big run as well. Then Braylon Dotson had a big run as well. Receiving, Zahir Black, speed really killed as he picked up a receiving. And then Moses didn't get the touchdown, but then he did also have a drop. Carlos did great. Beekman had a drop. Cottle didn't do great. Tagovailoa did his thing. Ben Thomas had receiving touchdown, and Kobe Eugene from Cottle blocking. 1 sack, 9 pancakes from T. Anderson, 5. We love pancakes. Defensively, Flowers and Chase Davis led the squad with tackles, followed by Plia, Hopkins, Sweat, Drew. Kobe Eugene got a tackle on special teams. Frisk as well. Daly had 2. He had also had half a sack. Kobe Eugene, the freshman Dylan, and Mason Edwards. Tackles for loss. Hopkins, Flowers, Edwards, Duncan, Dylan, Daly. 2 sacks from Hopkins, half a sack from Daly and Duncan. Then a pick from Sweat, Drew, and Mason Edwards. So we got a couple schedules, visited schedules. We got Whitehead in week 4, week 5, Brent Latino as well, and then Mike also week 4 as well. Pac-12 Defensive Player of the Week was Hopkins, 6 tackles for loss and 2 sacks as well. We also move up to number 15 in the country as we host Buffalo next episode, and they're not as terrible. Still, it's a trap game, whatnot. But next episode, we will play Buffalo. Let me know what you think on expectations for year 3. How do you think of this game? Maybe we need to change up off of defensive linemen, maybe some corners. We got to mess around with the defense a little bit, potentially, not fully, but I'm not going to complain too much. We put up 10 points, had 3 interceptions. Like, the defense was fine. But anyways, that's going to conclude this episode. I appreciate the support and following this. Make sure you drop a like on this video. Just keep on supporting the series and the channel. And until next time, you guys have a good one.